Hi,
Hi,
Latika.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. As usual, doing great work.
That's I keep on seeing on your social media.
No, I'm talking about you. You're doing a great work, Latika.
Thank you so much. So, Nirupama, as we are talking about and discussing about fertility diet today, so let me just take this opportunity to welcome you to the audience.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes. So, Nirupama is a nutritionist by profession. She's the founder of Fit Lifestyle and has also authored a book for moms by moms, which is quite a renowned book in moms, specifically for the new moms, because the kind of diet she has mentioned in the book is really commendable for all of us.
I still remember, Latika, when I launched that book, this is 5 years back, and this
Hmm.
first session we conducted at the on kids nutrition at your, community
Yes.
before
Yes.
launch. When I did that session with your community, and that became so hit, after that night, I thought I should be writing a book. So I should be thanking you and Mompreneur Circle and all the moms who pushed me, who gave me the idea to write it nutrition. I'm
Thank you so much. Well,
honestly saying that after
see,
that.
I know when you have mentioned about, and we had a very great session. So many moms appreciated that about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So that was the idea behind that. So all credit goes to you.
Thank you so much. So just going straight to the topic, because I think today again we're going to have a great session with you on fertility. So what is the correct diet for someone who's planning to conceive?
For someone to conceive, first of all, I would like to mention that it's all lifestyle, all about lifestyle. Like it's not the new thing we will be talking here today. Whether you want
True.
to conceive, whether it's a PCOS problem, whether you are diabetic, it's all you need to make a lifestyle change for that. But for
Hmm.
conceive, if you want to conceive, so first of all, you need to control your insulin level. Okay, so when we talk about insulin sensitivity, we need to understand that we need to lose our body fat percentage, and to lose body fat you need to cut down on various things. Again, it comes to the back to the lifestyle details, because I cannot tell you okay, eat this and that, because
Hmm.
only one thing, by following only one thing, you will not be able to maintain that particular body weight which is required to be pregnant. So there are many clients, in fact I had in the past and currently, in fact they wanted to conceive. The moment their body fat percentage gone down, they were easily able to conceive, because their hormonal changes happen, and there are all these blood pressure issues and diabetes and thyroid levels, everything on streamline. So first of all, is first one is your diet, number two is your exercise, number three is your sleep, number four is your stress levels. And when I'm talking about, this is not only for female, that says, however, as
Hmm.
a physical body wise, they're going to have a baby inside their womb, but for the males as well, because when we talk about a diet and healthy lifestyle, so it's a egg, that will contain your sperms and the egg. So
True.
for a male itself, they need to maintain a very healthy lifestyle. And for the diet, there are three, four things I would like to mention, like especially in India. Don't start your day with any kind of caffeine, tea or coffee. Number one thumb rule. When you wake up in the morning, start your day with a fresh fruit, like mango is in the season now. Start your day with a fresh fruit, or if you're not a fruit lover, you can have some soaked nuts. So this should be
Hmm.
your first meal of the day. Thereafter, you can have your tea or coffee, but that should contain consistent of like good amount of milk then, because there has to be good amount of macros. When we call it macros, the carb, protein, and fat, it has to be there. So first meal
True.
should be. Second, if you talk about breakfast, eat any kind of Indian food, whatever you want to eat. But please don't go for any kind of a cereal like that calls gluten free or dairy free or low fat. So don't use any packaged food like instant meals. आजकल बहुत trending है, like
Hmm.
instant poha. In fact, other day I was flying, so they served me the instant poha. I was wondering now ये भी आने लगे हैं. No, so don't go for easy methods of breakfast. Eat whatever you were eating in the childhood, be it your, if you're Punjabi, you can have your paratha. If you're a South Indian, you have your idli, sambar, and if you're Maharashtrian or from others, like poha, like various variety of breakfast is there. With that, now the summers are there, you please add 1 glass of buttermilk. That should be mandatory or compulsory. And if you're a non-vegetarian, you please have one egg with your breakfast, whatever meal you are eating. Then you please have one glass of coconut water. Okay, and lunch is simple, so your sabji, roti. Don't fit in prey of like eating bahut sara international foods like soups or saute veggies and continental and all. Eat simple food with a good amount of ghee. Okay, ghee is a very rich in antioxidant and most important curd, because हम अगर pregnancy की बात करते हैं, conceive की बात करते हैं, add good probiotics in our diet, and curd is the best thing, और वो भी घर का बना हुआ दही. You can ask, you can tell your husbands to help in, setting the curd at home. कुछ तो responsibility उधर भी देना चाहिए, like
I
if
think
you're
that's where quality will come.
हाँ, so आप घर पे दही जमा हुआ खाओ, and this is the one thing कि okay, important part like pickles जो है, अचार चटनी जो हम बहुत fancy आजकल हम शेजवान चटनीज and fancy लाते हैं jars में. You please start having your, अभी mango season है, so you can have this mango pickle and mixed vegetable pickle. So any kind of pickle or घर का बना chutney is really good, because when you want to conceive, you need a good amount of vitamin B12 or vitamin D3. So vitamin B12 you may not be getting, if you're vegetarian, you may not get vegetarian food. So you can have some kind of supplements for that. And if you remember, और हम लोग में भी pregnancy के time पे डॉक्टर सबसे पहले हमें देता है like folic acid.
B12. True.
Acid, right? So we need to understand the green leafy vegetables are big source of. You need to add at least one green leafy vegetable like palak, methi, or season में नहीं, like अभी winters में it will be सरसों का साग. Any kind of green vegetables, or not a green, your plate should be have different variety of colors, different colors. It should look colorful with the salad, cucumber, carrot. So maybe देखो कि if your plate is looking colorful or not. If this is looking colorful, you are absolutely great in diet. So these are the few things which you should follow. And इसके साथ में I would say, when we talk about right eating, there are many clients, okay, we are eating right and good nutrition, but still not losing weight because they want to conceive. You need to measure your portion size. This is extremely important. If you're eating nachani or ragi roti, how much portion size is there? If you're eating 2 or 3 and saying I'm eating healthy, but portion control wise you are going wrong. So you just take small portion, be smart, and you need to create an illusion in your mind first. How much I want to eat first. Whatever your mind says, just take 70% of that food in your plate. Okay, that's a smart. And use a smaller plate. हमने सुना है छोटा plate लेंगे, size will be. Then once you finish that thing, then ask yourself before taking the second serving that do I really need to eat more? If your brain says no, you need eat more, then only you take again 30% of whatever your brain is saying. Okay, so you need to a mental map for this while eating food. And another thing is I talked about sleep. This is extremely important. You have to sleep for 8 to 10 hours. Okay, because then when you sleep, your body repair का काम जो होता है जब हम तब होता है. So when you sleep, your body will do the degeneration, will create good cells that will help you in the pregnancy. So sleep is really important. And उसके बाद I told you about the exercise, for which all the moms will say we don't get time for exercise. I will not buy this excuse at all. I will not buy this excuse at all. I mean, nowadays, if you have mobile in your hand, you won't mind watching all the reels, so 1 hour or 2 hours. But if someone asks you to get up and exercise, you say we don't get time. Trust me, I think the people who are joining me here, they will agree on this thing. If you have a mobile on your hand, you will not be able to realize that it's been 2 hours or 1 hour. आप लोगों को देखकर ही खुश होते जा रहे हो.
We are happy with our Netflix. Even we are happy with our OTT platform series, but we are not having time for these things.
Yeah, these things. So maybe I may sound a bit hard on this or harsh on this, but this is real fact. We just always want to go for easy path when it comes to exercise, but you need to make sure that you need to exercise. And nowadays, this PCOS problem is there, which is a problem is related to the lifestyle. And to conceive, you need to check if you have a problem of PCOS. You need to correct it by eating right, exercise, and 100% it is curable. It's not a disease, first of all. It's a lifestyle issue.
Yes.
And the few things, of course, this is a if you talk about the positive attitude, like I've seen many couples, they will say, okay, we have tried so many things, nothing is working. So you need to create that uh, positive mindset first. Like, okay, now we are going to try. Okay, this is my ovulation period. So create that atmosphere when you're going to make out, and you may plan some nice holiday or go out from that boredom of bedroom, go out. You need to create positive atmosphere, that, and trust me, this really works, because our body release such good hormones that really push us. And the like law of attraction, so you need to create such kind of atmosphere that, okay, we're going to have this baby, and we need to plan. Let's eat right. Let's do it together as a couple. You need to plan such activity. Okay, let's maybe, if you're talking about exercise, let's join any kind of activity, maybe a salsa, or maybe some kind of dance, or maybe gym, or something where you both can enjoy and create some romantic moments as well between you, because it's going to be.
And I think when we have partners together doing something, then that, because that will be easy for us. Otherwise, one is not doing another thing, and we have so many excuses.
Yes. For the male, especially, if you talk about, we need to have a good sperm quality. So they need, if they are smoker, or their alcohol consumption is high, or diabetic level is high, so they need to work on that. It's not only about what you are putting in your wife's stomach, it's your responsibility, because she is going to
True.
take care for that child for 9 months. But what kind, it has to be healthy baby. So for that per se, a male should be like healthy. So it has to be, before planning, you should both be putting all the efforts, be it a diet, you may consult any nutritionist or a dietitian. If you are facing any kind of health issue, you just sort it out. You should not
Hmm.
be rushing toward that. Okay, I just want to do it 1 month, I want to conceive. You just need to planning out ahead for 3 to 4 months. Give your body a time, prepare your body, and by the diet and exercise, you can actually reverse your ailment. So you can
True.
reverse so many things. You can prepare your body. So you need to change your lifestyle. Again, I'm saying that if you're preparing your body, it's a couple thing.
Yes,
So
indeed.
yeah.
So I also wanted to take, like you have already mentioned, about the package thing that you should not consume. So we have a lot of women who are working now, because maximum of us are working. So so getting that fresh cooked thing is not possible, because especially for those who are living in nuclear families as well. So what are some of the healthy options if they're planning to conceive with their work, like they can have?
First of all, in fact, Latika, I would say that through your community, I believe there are many corporates like CEOs or the
Hmm.
HR professionals. They are already on in this group. And when we talk about, women empowerment, and nowadays they are giving leave for the ladies who are going through the
Hmm.
menstrual cycle. Okay,
Yes.
when we talk about this, like, if someone is planning to conceive, or someone is suffering of PCOS, and in the office you see the first thing in the cafeteria will be your caffeine machine, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Coffee is the first thing. Coffee is the first thing in the morning in the cafe.
First thing, I think for
Yes.
the, especially here, I would say, if we really want to empower women, and they are talking about their health, they must be conducting seminars on health. They should revamp their cafeteria. They should introduce some kind of healthy snacks like fresh cut fruits. Okay, then there should can be, like, okay, they can charge for that if that is not possible to serve, because we understand. And but
Hmm.
instead of serving healthy unhealthy snacks, instead of serving packaged Maggie there, cup of noodles there, they can cut fruits, or wholesome fruits they can keep. If they cannot cut fruit, then nuts, almonds, or pistachio, like full, the handful of almonds is very good if you eat throughout the day. That is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and protein as well. So I think here a company should understand this thing, that they what kind of food they're serving. Like I've
True.
been consultant, fitness consultant for leading corporate companies like Infosys, Tech Mahindra, and whenever I went for a seminar, I always took a round of their cafeteria first, like what they're serving. So actually, I figured out that after taking it out, okay, this is the cafeteria, this is the stall, this is the where you can go and have your healthy food. So there is no excuse in that आपके office में अच्छा खाना नहीं मिलता है. Nowadays, like companies are introducing, however. So so you अगर वहाँ पर नहीं है, all ladies make a request. See, we are working ladies, we don't get time to cook, but whatever food we are getting is not suiting our health, and these are the problems we are facing. And I'm sure it's not only for female, again, for the it's a complete for the working environment. We just been through the pandemic. We talk about always like having good immune system. Now this is a very, very high time to serve a good healthy food, especially for the working people who comes daily and working for you. This is the minimum thing you can do for them. And so maybe the fruits and the healthy nuts, and avoid any kind of juices there. Maybe I would not recommend any kind of fresh juice even for this. And you have some, maybe, okay, there are ladies, they reach late at home, like they don't get time for dinner. So वो इतना भूख लग जाता है, when the moment they reach home, बस जो बनता है वो उठ के खा लो. So for that I would suggest them, have your meal, a good meal at the 5 p.m. Maybe you can have some idli dosa or a fresh sandwich or poha, or with some kind of full meal you can have at that time, so that moment you will reach home, you're not that hungry. You will just have your cup of with nutmeg powder or a haldi powder, and you just sleep, have a good sleep. So because हम late पहुंचते हैं, we'll cook by the time we
Yes.
will eat, it will be 10:30. The moment we'll sleep, it will be 11:30, because again next day we'll be waking up at 7 a.m. So again this whole
But
cycle interrupt our
it
complete.
gets disturbed. Yes. Actually, we have a query here. So is I think Reshma, if the name is correct, she wanted to check with you that should they have to stop workout post ovulation period if they're planning to conceive?
No, they should be working out. In fact, I've seen ladies who continue work on it with the weight training or strength training, even during the pregnancy as well. So workout is mandatory, because see, right now you don't have baby in your womb, right? You are a healthy person, so you need to build good muscle, lean muscle mass, reduce your body fat percentage. Your bone density should be very good. You should have a good skin, good hair, because anyhow बाद में कहते हैं ना कि hair fall हो गया, तो you should be preparing at some maybe temple for your baby. So inside out. So you should be working out. Any kind of workout is good, but I would highly recommend that strength training is most important thing. You should be doing that. Yoga and strength training. Yeah.
Yoga answer. I think that serves the answer. One last thing that I want to check, like we are talking about so much of healthy options. You very well said about if cafes in the company itself have those healthy options. So a lot of people right now, because of the healthy products that are available in the market, we have now makhanas are coming, roasted makhanas are there. Then we are having the brands for chia seeds and all. Are they good options or they're just a marketing gimmick?
See, you already said this is a marketing gimmick. Latika.
But I wanted to aware the people.
Latika, it's a घर पे मखाना fresh बना के we're packing
True.
in the same thing. We are unable to do that going to the market, or maybe we are extra rich. We have extra money to buy all this fancy stuff, and we are making other companies rich. That is the only thing what we are doing. We are just earning money to make someone else rich. This is the only difference. But whatever the thing, it comes like I mentioned, gluten free, fat free. वो देखो कौन सी कंपनी, आई विल नॉट टेक अ कंपनी नेम, वो जितना भी स्प्रेड्स आते हैं लो फैट वाला, कुछ भी लो फैट परसेंटेज. So I will, please don't go with that. Instead, if you want, even if you want to have a mayonnaise, you make it at home. Learn how to make it home. ओके आज के पास सबके पास में हाउस में लाइक होते हैं, कुक रहती है घर पे. यू जस्ट नीड टू ट्रेन. लाइक फॉर मी, इफ यू आस्क मी, आई डोंट कुक, आई डोंट लाइक टू कुक, but I want to eat healthy. So what I do, my cook, I have just recently appointed one cook. Just I asked her, it's not about the what kind of food can you cook, can you understand Hindi or whatever regional language? She said yes. I said, how comfortable are you with the YouTube? Can you listen? Can you follow? She said that was the criteria of appointing my maid. So, really, seriously, because I want to make my life
It is
easier.
true. It is fine. I
I,
understand that. Huh?
either I should be doing myself, and if I can't do myself, I'm depending on someone else. If I'm depending on someone else, I need to empower her. How we will be
Yes.
empowered? By educating her. So वो आती है घर पे, I just open the YouTube video because I you know that how heavy I lift, like I'm into heavy weight training, so I need to intake of my protein is very high. I eat chicken eggs in every meal से, so बोर हो जाता है डेली वही खा के, तो मैं YouTube चलाती हूँ, बोलती हूँ कि okay fine, you learn this recipe 5 minutes का लगा के now you start cooking. Now she can cook any kind of recipe for me. I just tell her, okay, open the YouTube, you follow this. So you need to empower her. You cannot say
Yes.
that, okay, we cannot do it at our end, but जो आ रहा है आप उसको educate करो. या अगर आपको खुद बनाना है, खुद भी educate करो. Everything on your fingertips nowadays. ऐसा नहीं है कि हमें कोई in बनाना, it's on our fingertip. We can just learn. But we should not be making any kind of excuse कि ये नहीं आता तो market, ठीक है, market में मिल रहा है, बस go through the label. At least if you are buying anything from the market, if you don't have time,
Label.
you are educating yourself by how. Once you understand what is उसके पीछे में saturated fat कितना है, unsaturated fat कितना है, sodium level कितना है, then आप वो product नहीं खरीदो. I'm not saying don't buy it, but don't be 100% dependent on that. हमारा Indian kitchen is so good, like it's so like refreshing. Aam panna, if you talk about amras now, the mango season is there, and everything has something like भरा हुआ, nutrition से भरा हुआ है. But still, if you want to go fancy, it's up to you. But since we're talking about how to conceive in a good way, so थोड़ा time के लिए, in fact, this is a time होता है कि हम थोड़े से इमोशनल होते हैं इस चीज के लिए, और टू कंसीव, और हम लोग वो सब चीज करने को रेडी हो जाते हैं कि जो आज तक हमने नहीं किया है. आई बिलीव यूज दिस टाइम टू एक्सपीरियंस न्यू लाइफस्टाइल, सो दैट once you will follow this lifestyle, जो अब तक हम पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, सुनते आ रहे हैं, like the things I'm telling, these are not the new things, these have been discussed many 1,000 times on your group as well. But this is the time when actually we will implement this, and the moment we'll start seeing the results, that was one thing. During the pregnancy, post pregnancy का weight issue भी नहीं होगा आपको, फिर बाद में बोलेंगे okay अभी post pregnancy weight हो गया है, we are feeling depressed and all. Even this will not happen. This will make your lifestyle, and you will inculcate these habits to your child as well. So take time as well, because it's the most serious time you're going to happen. तो पोस्ट प्रेगनेंसी वेट में भी क्या आता है, हम थोड़ा सा करते हैं, वेट लूज करना है, फैट लॉस करना है, हम लोग थोड़ा सा करके थक जाते हैं, बट इस टाइम हम लोग करेंगे बिकॉज वी रियली बैडली वांट दैट थिंग. स्पेशली व्हेन इट द डॉक्टर आपको बोलेगा यू नीड टू लूज वेट, okay, maybe your eggs is not healthy, maybe your husband has this problem, sperm is not healthy, he needs to quit this alcohol. You need to as a teamwork and take it as a period जिसको आप permanent एक lifestyle habit बनाओगे. So take it in a very positive manner.
Well, it was awesome having you today, because it's not only that you mentioned about what a woman has to do, but as a teamwork they have to do. It was lovely having you today, getting so much of insights.
Always.
And we're looking forward to many more sessions with you in the coming days.
Sure. Thank you so much, Lali.
Thank you so much.
If anyone has any query, please drop in the comment. I will reply you.
I think some people wanted to get the video or recording, so this video will be there on the platform. So post that they can see, because I think some people have mentioned if the recording will be there, so it will be there.
Yeah, I think you should be running some kind of a challenge there in your community, like for a 1 month or something, where we're doing it all together. We can mentor them, and we will have it in our hand as well. That how many people?
Yes, definitely, we will look forward to that. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So okay then. I think we'll do, yeah. So this was Nirupama who joined us. I think we've lost the connection with her. Nirupama, I think we are not able to get the connection back. I think we've lost connection with Nirupama. Anyways, this was Nirupama S who talked about us about the fertility diet, because so many of you are in the comments have mentioned about that you're planning to conceive. So I'm sure that you might have seen that it's not only the women who has to look after, but it's also the men who has to work, and it is a collaborative teamwork that both you and your partner has to do. Stop going for the packaged foods and go for the fresh local foods. This is Latika Wadhwa, founder and CEO of Mompreneur, signing off. So today we end the series on National Infertility Week awareness. I hope the series were beneficial for you, and in the coming days we are coming up with other new series for the entrepreneurs, and as well as, since we are women entrepreneurs, we work towards the other issues of our life. Till then, please keep following and do subscribe. The new people who are coming in, do subscribe the Mompro Circle handle to get updates about the series that we are coming up. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us, and it's a pleasure having each one of you throughout.